Afterwax, are you ready for bag 3? Let's do the smaller bags with smaller knolls is that we get a slightly longer, slower Pearson, and also it struck me that if you are stuck at home and you have loads and loads of Lego, this is a minifigure, by the way. I mean, of course it's a minifigure, what else would it be? But can we just admire that rather fabulous top? Fabulous. And you have a great big pile of Lego, then you can build along, because there's nothing particularly here that's sort of specialist. You could absolutely definitely make the vast majority of what I'm doing with what you've already got. Maybe you might miss out on a few features, but if that's something you wanted to do, then you might find that fun. Now, look, we've got this situation again. The short legs and the enormous arms. It's not right, is it? I'm calling this character Bobby. Bobby. I'm assuming it's a child, although I have to say, sort of from the neck up, it looks like a looks like somebody who is an insurance assessor, who like comes all smiling while you're telling them your bathroom has been destroyed by a leaking pipe, and then they leave and they don't give you any money whatsoever. Evil, that's what I'm saying. Evil Bobby. I mean, clearly she's not evil, clearly she's just a child. Humdy hum hum hum. Right, I think I'll go in for this. Thank you. Thank you. First things first, how are you doing, little Sue? That's what we need to know. We will get to that later. She did give us some updates during the day yesterday, but as always, very best wishes to you from all the Afterwax. I feel entirely acceptable passing on everybody's best wishes. Gillian B. She's from Canada. We didn't think she was from Canada. Turns out she was from Canada. Gillian B. She says, "Oh no, I've gone Irish again for you, Gillian B. This is a bad business, because I thought I'd got past this. Right, hang on. Oh no, poor little Sue, eh? Best wishes and much love. The only name that came to mind for chocolate eater minifigure was Dirty Diana." That's quite good, actually, Gillian B. We might rename Dirty Mary to Dirty Diana. I don't think anyone's going to object. So Dirty Diana it is. Gary, no, Sue. It's sort of like a bit like Rocky when he goes, Adrian, no, Sue. feel exactly the same. Be well, little turnip, he says. Oh, little to see. Gary Blair's all right, really. He's not completely rotten. Hang on, I might have to eat those words. He asked me, shouldn't your fancy knob? Excuse me? What were this and hoo-has, Gary Blair? Shouldn't your fancy knob, he says, be on the inside of the door? Well, let's have a look. What's he talking about? Oh no, look, I've panned up. I bet all your hearts are in your mouth now. Well, let's have a look at the picture. No, Gary Blair, no, look, it's on the outside. Thank you. I'll accept your apology. Thank you. We'll accept your apology. Let me just get this out. Thank you. I will accept your apology, Gary Blair, in your face. Thank you. Thank you. Pan down, Emma. Pan down before a crisis occurs. Thank you. Pan down. Crisis averted. Right, let's get Twitter business up, shall we? Twitter business. Twitter business, Twitter business, Twitter business, Twitter business takes a while to get up and running because I have to use my old phone for Twitter business, Twitter business, Twitter business, Twitter business. Wondering how long I can keep this song going for while I get up Twitter business, Twitter business. We're here, we're done. We're here. Nondescript hum. Nondescript hum. Says, can I also humbly request? I mean, obviously, I will always accommodate a humble request, nondescript hum. That when, not if, she says, you reach 1,000 subscribers. I mean, we can only dream of this. We can only dream. It's a very niche thing that we do here on the Relax with Lego YouTube channel. Very, very, very niche. I think we have to accept that. You know, most Lego people on YouTube are there. It's all time-lapse building. We know this. We know this. Nobody's doing it in real time with ridiculous voices and scenarios. Nobody's doing this. It's very niche. If you reach, when you reach 1,000 subscribers and can perform a live stream, this is the request, that Sue Perkins is there for it too. I mean, I think it's inevitable, nondescript. If you're going live, I feel it could be chaos on legs. I don't know what gives you that idea. And maybe even a helping of your favourite tipple too, just for the heck of it. Here comes Gary Blair, says, oh, there won't be drunken shenanigans. That's been suggested before and was shot down entirely aflame. Well, I'm not against it. I'm not entirely against doing a drunken build. But the point, the major point is that I mostly do builds first thing in the morning. And do any of you really want to see me drunk at, well, at the current time is 8:45 a.m. Really? Is that what you're asking of me? Gary Blair, is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? No, come on. Come on now. Come on now. Let's all keep our heads during these difficult times. Let's not go crazy. Graham Triggs, minor adjudication. Minor. He says, oh dear. I always sort of, don't you get a frisson when Mr. Graham Triggs starts with, oh dear. You know you're in trouble. That's not the keystone you were pointing to. Yes, you may remember panning up. I'll remember to pan down. Don't panic, everybody. I will remember. The keystone is actually that. I mean, I will get to this later because Pink Lady addresses it, but I will get to this. I will get to that later. But yes, you're entirely correct, Mr. Groundtree. Entirely correct. And actually, Pink Lady says, I'll be along shortly, Mr. Levar. Bear with. Oh, so good. I love it. Love it. Mr. Graham Triggs also says, I really thought there would be more admiration for the yellow. Yes, the yellow. We didn't really discuss that yesterday. I tell you what, though, I will admit this freely. I'm not crazy for a lemon colour on a building. Not crazy for it. If that had sort of been a deeper, less anemic colour, I might have liked it more, but nah, I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it. If it had been like that yellow there, I would have been, oh yes please, that's fun, but nah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The wife is walkie-talkieing me. Please excuse me. I think you'll find it was the only available plug, Oscar Victor Echo. Romeo. What this is about, I'll just fill you in, is that we have on either sides of our bed, we have some plug points, and I've stolen one of hers to charge my toothbrush. I'm in trouble, I'm in trouble, I'm in trouble, I'm in trouble, la 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 la, I'm in trouble. Quite like being in trouble. Bevis Musson loved the yellow. He loved it. I'm not feeling so mad about it. Sorry, there it is. Nondescript has sent some fabulous pictures. So, Nondescript said, also hidden yesterday, I don't know quite what you're referring to there, but also hidden yesterday were two pictures behind the Millennium Falcon question. They're both from the instruction book, hopefully seen below. So Nondescript has sent me these pictures of the Millennium Falcon. It actually struck me that you could probably work out how to build it just from those. I mean, it would be a little bit tricky. And this picture, oh, look at the techniques on that. Look at the techniques on that. Does that fill you with horror? I don't know. I think I'd make an exception because it was the Millennium Falcon, but I still don't want to do it. I still don't want to spend, what is it, like 600, best part of £700 on a bunch of grey Lego? No, thank you. No, thank you. Yes, Nondescript says it's the extensive techniques I was wondering about and whether that would put you off completely. No, it wouldn't put me off completely, but what does put me off completely is A, the price, and B, the greyness of it. So I think what I would be tempted to do is to try and get an instruction booklet of that Millennium Falcon and do it all in a different colour. Then you talk, oh, can you imagine doing it in red? Oh, that I would be interested in. That I would be interested in. Yeah, if anyone's got a instruction booklet for that Millennium Falcon, you know, the big one, and doesn't want it anymore, I'll have it. I'll buy it off you. Just let me know. Now, hang on. Hang on a minute, please. Concentrating. Tanya, Nell. She says, oh, good grief. I just finished the little pickup truck that comes with corner garage. Now, you see, this is about the fact that I think quite a lot of the Afflewacks have zero interest in cars. I was shot down in flames for suggesting that. Shot down in actual flames. That's me being shot down in flames. But Tanya now, so she's just finished building the pickup truck that comes at the corner garage. We are going to be doing the corner garage. That's a treat to come. Couldn't wait to get it out of the way so I can get on with the building itself. You see? You see? You see? Do you see? Do you see? Bevis Musson, do you see? Oh no, look, I've got one of these situations where my spatial awareness is just absolutely disastrous. Absolutely disastrous. That's what I'm going quiet for a moment. Oh, thank God. Shh. Who said that? Who said that? Step forward. Who said it? Okay. Yes. Okay. Oh, here she comes. Little Sue. She's called Little Sue. She's little, and she's called Sue, and she's poorly, and we love her. Hello, Little Sue. How are you feeling, first and foremost? Because obviously you sent these messages yesterday. I hope you're on the mend. She says, I wonder if Emma will dare to speed build the truck. This is when we get to corner garage. No, Little Sue. No. Even for all my bluster, for all of it, there was such a hoo-ha and a screaming from from various members of the Afflewack gang. It's not worth it. It's not worth repeating that experience. Everyone was absolutely fuming with me, apart from everyone else who really isn't bothered with the cars. It's most of us. It's most of us. So, Little Sue, I did enjoy Mr. Graham Triggs's rendition of Super Trooper. Yes. And Miss Graham Triggs says, this is a service I'm willing to provide, especially for you, Little Sue. Happy to take any requests if you have them. So there we go. Gauntlet down. You can now make requests for Mr. Graham Triggs. Mr. Graham Triggs sings. And then, of course, Mr. Graham Triggs, what is required of you in this scenario is that you have to put up the lyrics of whatever has been requested, and then that will be sung during club business. Thank you. I mean, there's no guarantee I'll know the tune. Absolutely none. But then that goes without saying. No guarantee whatsoever. This is sort of turning into something rather lovely and a little bit reminiscent of the Parisian Vestimeux. Is it not? Bevis Musson, Uncle Strawberry. Now, Dirty Diana. He says, if that is a lady, then she should probably be called Juanita. No. And there's nothing to say she's still not been thrown out of the marital home for having an affair while trucking. Well, I will accept that, but we've moved on here. There's something going on that's caused that level of dirty eating. And also there's a slight whiff of hasn't washed in a bit. It's dirty Diana. Dirty Diana, oh, Dirty Diana. Oh, maybe actually Mr. Triggs can sing this. Dirty Diana, oh, Dirty Diana, oh, Dirty Diana, oh. I don't know any of the words. That's it. That's all you're getting. Bevis reminded me that the table that we've established now is a haunted table. It's haunted. He wanted me to make this distinction. It's not haunted by the ghost of a cat, but it is haunted by the ghost of a magnetic cat. I'm very glad that you bothered to write that down, and correct me. Very, very glad. This. So let's let the ledger show. Let the official annals of Relax with Lego show that the table is haunted by the ghost of a magnetic cat. Okay. Bevis found the singing by Mr. Graham Triggs the weirdest thing we've ever had on Relax with Lego. I'm not sure how you should take that, Mr. Graham Triggs. I think it might be borderline rude. It might be borderline rude to suggest you singing Super Troopers is the weirdest thing we've ever had on Relax with Lego. Of course, now I am trying to think of the weirdest thing that's ever happened on Relax with Lego. I'm sure you'll all remind me. This is lovely. Absolutely lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Bevis says, Mr. Uncle Strawberry, that Perk's being given all 3 sound effects machines is probably the worst idea he's ever heard. I mean, those of you who were here when episode 30, the now infamous Relax with Lego episode 33 occurred, will probably agree with that. But you know, it sort of feels as if it's going to have to be done, and there'll be no stopping her anyway. Also, who knows when she's going to get here now that everyone is in isolation? It could be ages. We've got to wait for this. Bevis says, we established yesterday, he's an office manager. We didn't know this. This has been a very well kept secret. He says, not only have I access to stationery, I order it. Oh, can you imagine the joy? Can you imagine? Then we have a little bit of a turnaround. A volte-face. Now, do you say volte-face or volte-face? Volte-face. A volte-face, and about to turn. It says, I've changed my mind. I don't want Perry off of the Little Mix singing the Afflewack theme tune. What? You have banged on about this for the best part of 6 months. I want it sung, he says, by Mr. the Var, please. Well now. Relax with Lego. Relax with Lego. Relax. Relax with Lego. Relax with Lego. Relax with Lego. Relax with Lego. This won't fit in. Relax with Lego. Relax with Lego. Relax with Lego. Like that? Something like that? Bevis? Something like that? Then he says, he taunts me, he says, you don't know what the keystone is, do you? No, I didn't know what the keystone was. Okay, all right. You happy now? Then he adds, I like that Katie Hall has taken my position as the one that complains all the time, so I can pretend to be the reasonable one. I mean, you really have been handed a gift in the shape of Katie Hall, who is now our resident complainer. Now, look, I'm not happy about this. This is a freestanding element. It's not attached to anything. That scissor. I'm not happy with that. That's unacceptable to me. Sorry. Do you remember our new member yesterday who we were swooing? Do you remember? Bevis Musson, Uncle Strawberry, has told me off for it. He says, calm down, Emma. You're a married lesbian. Stop swearing at the poor handsome boy. Sorry, I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. Couldn't help it. He has a question about sound machines. Going back to the sound effects machines, one has symbols for a sad mask and for a happy mask. Aren't those the boo and cheer noises? No, that one. That's laughter. It's laughter. It's laughter, Bevis. It's laughter, Bezza. We don't have a cheer, trust me. Right, I'm going to put this on, and then we're going to get to Pink Lady. So up we come. We'll go to 1. Up we come. Oh, this is lovely, isn't it? That's really lovely. Very nice. Quite enjoying on this smaller scale. It's rather delightful. Right, here we go. Pink Lady. First, notes and queries. Please see the attached annotated screenshot for the correct location of the keystone. We've established this now. We've established this. This is the stone at the top of an arch which locks all the voussoirs together. What's a voussoir? What's a voussoir? And gives the arch its structural integrity. What's the voussoir? Is that the voussoir? The voussoir. Thoughts from an architectural historian, part 1. This little building continues to demonstrate architectural pretension which belies its modest size. That's thrilling. The first floor balcony is functional but made special by the Art Nouveau style of its balustrades. The balustrades, boo 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 boo, boo boo boo, the balustrades. Now I've got to find part 2. Where is it? Where is it? Where is part 2? Oh, here we go. Thoughts from an architectural historian, part 2. The adjacent pedimented window architrave. Is that this? The adjacent pedimented window architrave with its squat columns, and ionic volutes. I mean, I'm just pointing at that. I might be wrong. Used as capitals are rather overwhelming for such a small opening, but still handsome. Now back to part 3. The cheery yellow painted stucco may appear modern, but the colour was popular by the early 19th century. Oh, that's super. That's really, really super. Now, she also adds, very much in agreement with the love of stationery. You're welcome to come and organise my middle desk drawer. Excuse me? Excuse me, Pink Lady? What? What do you suggest? What? Oh no, you literally have a middle desk drawer. Okay. You're welcome to come and organise my middle desk drawer at any time. Absolute sauce of you. It contains many delights, 3 layers deep. Can't ever find anything in there though. Oh look, she sent a picture. She sent a picture. Look. Oh, look at that. Look at all the pen. You've got so many pencils. Lots of pens, Sharpies. Pink Lady, why have you got so many pencils? Are you just like... I mean, having said that, stationery is like... It's like crack to me. I'm a bit jealous of how many pencils you've got. Little update from Little Sue. I'm currently in bed feeling pretty unwell. Oh, Little Sue. But I'm staying positive and your uh-oh sound effect certainly made me smile. Well, you can have it again. Uh-oh. You can have it again. You can have it as many times as you want it, Little Sue. Right. Panning down and going in. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. thank you. I mean, everyone's saying is sending you good wishes. So, Jackie Swan loved the picture of the pencils. I mean, we all do. We all do. Absolutely all do. It turns out she's a Sudoku addict. I slightly get afraid whenever Jackie Swan tells us something new about what she likes to do in her spare time. Bit nervous about it. Don't you? Yeah. Pink Lady says, thanks ever so much, Emma, for sorting out the scissors. You will recall there was a little bit of sellotape on the end of these scissors that was driving her round the bed. It was giving her eye twitch. I would, though, point out that my tweet got 4 likes, so it clearly wasn't just me it was annoying. You know, you must pipe up, everybody. You must pipe up. It's not as if I'm against being given clear instructions to do something. Come on now. Oh, this is annoying. That was annoying, wasn't it? It's a little bit better now. Oh, here she comes, Katie Hall. Katie Hall, she likes complaining. She's the complainer of the Applewhack gang. She's not complaining today. She just says, I can't stop laughing at you telling Jackie to knock herself out. Well, I think we should leave that there. Don't you? Just leave it there. Just leave it there. It's very clear that Jackie Swan has very complex hobbies she enjoys on her own, at home, and I say good luck to you. Good luck to you. Good luck to you, Jackie Swan. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. Jackie Swan, so it doesn't sound as if Little Mix are going to pick up the option to perform the Applewhack theme tune. I mean, I can't tell you how often I have tried to get that to happen, but I think you're probably right. Maybe we could do a virtual recording of it, led, of course, by Mr. Graham Triggs, a la Gareth Malone Quarantine Choir. If you want to send in, if any of you want to send in a sound file of you singing the Applewhack theme tune, then I would be very, very open to receiving it. So I'm just putting that out there. If any of you want to do it, then crack on. Jackie Swan says, Dear Emma and fellow Applewhacks, just seen that John Barrowman is building the Millennium Falcon. What? He's going to time-lapse some of the build on Instagram. What? Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Isn't that cheating on me? Jackie Swan? Adultery as well. Is there no end to her? Oh! Go and enjoy it. Go and enjoy the speed build by John Barrowman on Instagram. Off you go. Off you go, the lot of you. Noreen Cullen says, Get well soon, little Sue. I would suggest building Soylent Mary, but you could jazz it up in every colour of the rainbow bar brown. Silent Mary, of course, is the Pirates of the Caribbean ship. She sent a picture. She says Emma could redo Destiny's Bounty a bit jazzy. That's a rather flashy little thing, isn't it? Are we interested in that? Are we? I don't know. Maybe. We'll put it on the list. But that concludes club business. Everyone go and watch John Barrowman's speed building the Millennium Falcon. I ask you. I'm out here every day working my socks off for you. working them to the bone. Literally working my fingers to the bone. And the minute John Barrymore comes along with his Johnny-come-lately speed build, you're all like, ooh, let's all go and watch John Barrymore on Instagram doing the Millennium Falcon. Yeah, all right, Emma, let it go. Don't you go, little Sue. I won't be able to cope with it. Not you, little Sue. Not you. Are you actually grizzling? Yes, I am. Actually grizzling. Oh, look, now, this is good. This is good. This is good. It's a nice menu. It's rather lovely. Very nice red chair too. Oh, quite tempted now thinking about Millennium Falcon in red. I got some bits and bobs for the Grandeur Emporium in the post yesterday. Little extra bits I thought I might find myself needing. I mean, there'll be things that crop up when we do it. That's a nice little table. Bonjour le croissant. Do 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 do. That feels like an odd placement, doesn't it? Feels like it should be there. There's something very peculiar about to happen. Now, what's this going to be? Oh, I know. I know what it's going to be. I remember this from when we did something similar on Ninjago City. Going to go all the way in? No. Okay. That's going in there. Can you see that? It's going to be a little tree. So round that way. Round that way. Not entirely, I think it's more like, no, this isn't right. Oh, I see. It's more like that. It's that way. And I'm not entirely convinced that's correct either, but I think it's that. Blossom. Putting a bit more on. Now then, that's going. Hmm. No, not like that. I mean, it seems it's definitely on 2, but it's hard to see. It's hard to see which. Maybe it's that. Oh, there we are. It's that. Okay, there we go. That was a little bit of a palaver. Well now, this is unusual. And a little bit clunky. That's supposed to be a bird. I'm not entirely convinced that that's a bird. I mean, that's supposed to be a bird. Okay. Now what? What's this? Oh no, like that. It's like that. Like that. Yeah. Yes. Oh, surely not. Really? I think this is a dog. I think this is a dog. I think that's supposed to be a dog. I mean, ish. But I'm not feeling that greatly, I have to say. And it's our old pal, the pot. I have a suspicion that, I mean, that's very lovely. I have a suspicion that those should be blue, but we'll get to that in a minute. Oh, that's interesting. Where did those green bits go then? Might be on the previous bit. Let's have a little look. Oh, I think we can live with that. That's fine. Right, this is now, let's come out, is going here. There we go. It's going there. So that's what we've got thus far. So a little courtyard. Little courtyard. That's it. That is bag 4. This was lovely. Loved that bit up there. Hang on a minute. We're missing something. There we go. That's better. Have I missed anything else? No. Have I missed anything else? No, I haven't. Right, that's it then. So that was bag 3, and I'll see you tomorrow for bag 4. Stay safe. Get well, little Sue.